Yes, sir, man. We back with another one on the couch edition. As y'all can see, man, I got a special guest, Northborn, somebody who I've been seeing, man. They've been changing lanes. I've been seeing them grow as a man. You know, from what 10 years ago I met him. Somebody I've been seeing like grow. I want to bring the Straight Fast podcast. My guy, man, my little bro, Kyle Alexander. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's going?
What's up, bro? How you doing today, man?
Chilling, man. Blessed, man. Highly favored, highly favored.
For sure. Man, I appreciate you reaching out to me, bro. Like I was saying earlier, I appreciate the growth that you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're a new father, a father of a couple of kids. How many kids you got?
3.
You got 3 kids. So I see you change, man, and grow over the time. So let's get into it, man. We want to talk a little bit about who you is as a man, a businessman, also as a father.
Okay, for sure.
So we're going to start with the beginning a little bit. Tell me about a little bit where you grew up at, where you was born, and a little bit about the neighborhood you grew up at.
Right here, man. North Augusta.
Okay.
I was raised in a neighborhood called Beverly Terrace. It's in Beverly.
Okay. Sure.
It's not too far from me, like 5-10 minutes from this specific location.
Real North, baby.
Yeah.
Sure.
I moved to Charlotte North Court during high school years. Went to North Augusta High School.
Okay.
Got put out.
We're gonna rewind a little bit because I want to start from your school days.
Okay.
And then talk about how you after school and all that.
Okay.
So talk about coming up in school. Did you play any sports? What kind of extracurricular activities did you get into as a child, man?
I wasn't really into sports, man, as a child, man.
Okay. Brothers and sisters in the household?
Yeah. I got one younger brother and an older sister that was in the household. But I also had like 7 or 8 cousins also lived in the same house with me, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Talk about that experience, man, growing up in a big household, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of people, because, that was kind of normal back then with black families.
Right.
So talk about that experience.
Up on the grandma house.
You feel me? Talk about that experience, man, growing up with all your cousins and your siblings like that.
I mean, it was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of, 8, 9 siblings and cousins, man, there's only 2 guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Rest girls, women?
Rest girls.
Oh,
rest people.
Lord. So how that was coming up, man? Was it a church household? Like,
I won't exactly say church household. We, you know what I'm saying? We definitely believe in God. Still do.
For sure.
We went to church every now and then, but we our parents never really like pushed church on us.
Okay, for sure. All right, so let's talk about your So you say you grew up with your grandma, or was it your parents?
It's my mom.
Okay.
But my mom and my aunt and all stayed all in my grandma's house.
For sure. Shout out Mom
Deuce for a couple years.
Okay. Shout out Mom Deuce too, man, because she's very well known around the area, working in Walmart stuff like that. So shout out to what's your mom's name again?
Corey.
So a lot of people know her from Walmart days. Real nice lady.
Yeah.
Talk about the influence she had on you as a child coming up.
Man, just watching her balance work life and being a mother, and like she sacrificed, bro, a lot. Even now to this day, you know what I'm saying? She sacrificed a lot. Like,
wow.
She basically gave her whole life away to raise us, man.
For sure. And that was a positive influence for you to see somebody sacrifice their career. Well, not career. Well, maybe she did have other things she wanted to do.
She was going to school. She wanted to be a neurosurgeon and everything.
Wow.
But life gets tough.
Life happens. Life started life, and you know what I'm saying. She had kids, and she did her thing or whatnot to raise good kids or whatnot. She did a great job from what I could tell.
I appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying. So shout out to Mom Deuce, man, for doing a good job with you and your siblings, man. All right, so we're gonna talk about like coming to high school and stuff like that. How it was going to high school in North Augusta? You said you didn't play sports.
Nah.
So what kind of stuff you did during that time, like during the school days? Because we want to talk about how you grew as a man.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. I know a lot of people we grew up in the streets and stuff like that. So just talk about some of your experiences in high school and stuff like that.
Well, high school, like by the time I got to the 9th grade, I had moved to a place called Clearwater, South Carolina. I started going to a school called Midland Valley High School.
Okay.
I went to Midland Valley for like a good year. I was in Midland Valley for like a year. I went to LBC Middle School too before then. Then I went to Midland Valley for like a year.
Shout out to the Valley.
And I went to like 3 different high schools.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What was the reason for that?
I couldn't stay still or stay out of trouble. With Midland Valley, I didn't get put out of school there, but I was just like into a lot of stuff around the area. My mom wanted to move me.
Okay. And you know what? Like you're a real smart man. You're very intellectual. You know what I'm saying? Me and you always talk, and I like how you is as a man. But I want to talk like coming up. What would you say the reason why you had to go to multiple schools? What was the reason that you was getting in trouble as a kid? What would you say?
Um,
What,
I
was it
was
a lot of
raised right.
bullying going on?
I wasn't bullied. I was just like more of like a curious kid. Like you know what I'm
Mm,
saying. Like I was more intrigued with what's going on outside of my household and outside of school.
for sure.
I was more intrigued with like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna put it out there. I was more intrigued with like guns and street life and you know stuff like that.
That type
Smoking
of life.
weed, getting into yeah
Yeah, for sure.
stuff like that.
And see, this straight fact. So that's why I said I want you to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell about how you changed as a man over time, because I like a lot of
Yeah,
kids and stuff to see this, how you is today, but who you was and how everything ain't always peaches and cream.
yeah, man, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So talk about like why did you like a high interest for guns and stuff like that? Like I said, what is it because the experiences that you had coming up,
hmm
what you seen coming up, or what? Talk a little bit about that.
What I seen coming up, a lot of places I was going to, like I was going to teen clubs and stuff like that growing up. You know what I'm saying? That's something that was like popular in Augusta,
Facts.
and so like we had like a lot of teen clubs, and
Mm-hmm.
people was like claiming what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more like turf wars type of joint, like 803 versus 706
Fact,
type of
yeah, for
stuff. You know
sure,
what
for
I'm
sure,
saying? So
facts.
and like it started off like petty, like we'll go to the club, you know what I'm saying, knowing that we're not even nowhere near as deep as these guys. But you know what I'm saying? Like we'll it started off like small, like we'll fight, like you know what I'm saying, like we'll fight in clubs and stuff like that. To it started as we got older, it started getting a little more serious.
Mm. A lot of the beef and stuff started to get serious. So at that time, you felt like yourself, you had to get guns and stuff like that to protect
Right,
yourself.
right,
Okay, and so that's understandable. You know, coming up as a kid, you know, it's a lot of turf wars and stuff, especially the Carolina, Georgia area. You know, even though a lot of times we end up being cool with the same type guys,
right,
but as kids, we don't think the same as adults.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's very understandable why you was able to come up and get into the guns and things like that. All right, so we're gonna speed up a little bit. So after high school, did you get into the regular like job thing, or
Yeah.
did you go to school or college?
Um, After high school, no, I never graduated high school. I got put out of North Augusta High School. Due to the same thing I was talking
Oh,
about.
for real?
Yeah, I got we was on our matter of fact, I skipped school this day and I got pulled over on 5 notch, man.
Mm.
Yeah, I got pulled over on 5 notch and they found a little something in my book bag.
Yeah.
With me and the co-defendant, I had a co-defendant with me. And
So
that
so
pretty
so you
much
said
and I'm like,
co-defendant.
yeah, I had somebody with me.
So this end up you end up getting arrested and going to have to go to court and stuff like that. Did you
Yeah,
do
for
time
sure.
from it?
No, I didn't do nothing, no major time for me. I probably like sat in jail like 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. So I want to ask you, like, we ain't got to go too deep into it, but I want to ask you, did you learn from that experience?
Yeah, well, not right then and there,
Okay. Okay. Cause
but
that's why I want you to.
eventually I
You know what
did.
I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So it took a little time for you to come to your senses, like, man,
Yeah,
this ain't what I'm trying to do.
yeah, eventually I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So I want to ask you this, like, how many times have you been um
incarcerated.
incarcerated for, like, as a juvenile?
Well, I was 17 at that time. But from that point to now, well, I don't get incarcerated anymore
Oh yeah,
now. But
facts,
like
facts.
over that, I had around.
It was a couple times.
It was a few.
Okay.
Well, it was over 10.
Okay, okay. The reason why I ask, because like I said, man, I like to show people the way they grow and learn from their experiences and things like that. So, what would you say the main thing you learned from all them times getting incarcerated, or like them experiences in jail and having to, you know, mom dudes mad and
Yeah.
paranoid of what's gonna happen to a child. So, what did that teach you over that time?
During them days, man, like I'm not gonna lie, it really just taught me just to be slicker. Like, you know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
Not to
Like,
get caught.
yeah, it taught me like not to get caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't down in my head. Like, man, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna find yourself falling behind with the choices you make. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a lot of doors closed. You're gonna face behind the choices you make. Like, I never really thought about it. I never really um thought about what that would do to my future.
Okay. So I want to ask you this: what was that final nail in the coffin, though, that made you like, yeah, it's time for me to change, bro? I don't think this is something I want to do. Because if I get
Mm.
one more time, like I'm gonna get a long time in prison.
It really didn't even like like that type of life didn't even, that's not even what changed me, man.
Mm.
Like thinking like that, that's not even what changed me. What changed me was like when I seen, you know what I'm saying, like my child, like my first daughter born.
Wow, wow. Okay, okay. And we're gonna get to that too. We're gonna talk about fatherhood and stuff like that. But we also want to talk about what we're here for. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What you got going on with the barbering and things like
Yeah, for
that.
sure.
So before barbering though, was it something else that you wanted to do as far as a
Man, it
career?
was so much.
What was some of
Bro,
the
it was
things you
so
wanted to
much.
do, man?
Man, I wanted to do music no matter what side I was on.
Facts.
Producing, finding talent, AR, rapping, um,
Because when I met you, that's what you was
playing
doing.
instrument. Yeah,
You was
you
doing
met me, I was a
music.
musician. Yeah.
So let's talk about that a little bit. Like what inspires you as far as like chase that music dream at first?
Shoot, man. Other people around me.
Mm.
I really ain't care too much for it once I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I cared for it. Like, I appreciated listening to it
Mm-hmm.
and, like, writing the music to myself.
For sure.
But then, like, when I, like, you know what I'm saying, let other people hear it, they would, like, boost my head up, like, bro, you need to go record this. Oh, man, you know. And I had a guy, you know what I'm saying, like, calling himself managing me, um, and put me in all different types of shows and contests
Oh
and
yeah.
different studios and stuff like that. And I liked it. I enjoyed it, but it started feeling like work.
Mm.
It
Okay.
started feeling like a job.
Wow.
And that's when it, like,
You lost the passion for it.
lost passion for it, lost momentum in it, and all that. Like, I didn't.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So how much longer after that? Okay.
I
Before we get
did
to that.
music for like 5 or 6 years, like 6 years, 7
Oh,
years.
okay. What made you lose that passion for it though? Because you said it started to be like work.
Yeah,
What part of that started to be like work? Was it the process? Was it
the process of
recording?
like, you know what I'm saying, like whenever I did record, I did get back into it, but I was doing it like on my own terms. Like,
Mm,
I would record at my house by myself
for
or
sure.
something like that. But other than that, like, I didn't like being scheduled to be here and be scheduled to be there, or I got to do this many songs within this a lot of amount of time because I didn't pay for my studio time and, you
Mm,
know, stuff like that. I just felt like I was pressured. I didn't
okay.
like that pressure.
You feel like a lot of stuff was forced
Right.
and not happen like on some genuine stuff. And like when
Yeah.
you have a love for something like what I do with podcasting, like it never feels like a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you also want to have as a long term career because it's not no stress or nothing that comes
Right.
along with it. So
Yep.
that's definitely understandable. All right, so we're gonna talk about barbering, man. Like what got you wanting to like cut hair and do things like that? Because one thing I learned about barbering, just interviewing a few barbers that I had, shout out to my guy Stone. Barbering is a big thing in the black community and all
Mm-hmm.
communities.
Right.
It was one of the first jobs that was made in the world. It's very important with guys like what they call it, like when you have yourself together, you got to make sure
Groom.
you make sure you groom real good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you go out into these world and business meetings, you
Yeah.
got to
It's
look a certain
important.
way.
It's important. It's more important than people think it is, man.
You know what
You
I'm
know.
saying? So explain how the importance of barbering and things like that, and how you got into it.
Um, I got into barbering, man. That really like came left field for me.
Mm.
Like, it really came left field. I never even expected to be a barber. I don't even think nobody that know me even expected me to be no barber. Like, it just came just like, like I woke up one day and I'm like, I'm gonna go to barber school.
Did you see anybody though that like a role model or somebody that inspired you that you seen was doing
um,
pretty good?
I could say yeah, and I could say no. Like, most of my friends, like a few of my that I would call close friends, they're barbers.
Mm.
So it's like I've always like been like in that industry, but not in that industry. Like, I'll find myself in a barbershop, you not even needing a haircut. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure.
I'll be there though because my partner there,
Facts.
and I like the vibe there. Or I find myself in my homeboy house that's cutting hair. He's cutting hair all day at the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm there, not even expecting a haircut. But I'll get one for free if he's in
Mm.
charge to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like all my partners, like, they'll cut my hair for free.
For sure.
But like, it never like dawned on me like, man, this might be a path for you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been artistic and I've always looked at, you know what I'm saying, barbering or hairdressing, anything like that in that field is art. But I didn't think like that would be the type of art I'd be into.
Wow, wow.
But
And you're right. Barbering is definitely art.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So did you go to school and stuff for that?
I did.
Okay. So talk
Yeah.
about that experience, like how long you went to school and what was some of the best things that you learned from your teacher?
I went to Augusta Technical College. Shout out Mr. Hotel. Shout out Mr. Man, don't kill me, man. I forgot.
If you can't remember that, hey, find out later, send
Yeah,
it
I'll
to me
find out
so I can
later.
put it in
Yeah.
here.
But yeah, man. My first semester teacher, man, I learned a lot. And that's the one name I forgot. Isn't that
Oh, for
crazy?
real? Wow. Oh, yeah, he definitely gonna. Yeah, you got to remember my guy name
Bro,
now.
put me on Dean's list and everything,
Oh
man.
my God, man! Shout out to him, Augusta
Um,
Technical College.
yeah, I went there, man. 2019.
Dean's List.
Yeah,
Wow.
I made Dean's list. Like when I was there, I didn't even finish school. I still got to go back to take my state board. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Okay.
that's all I gotta do. Go back take my state board.
Okay, and everything else
Everything
is
else is
finalized.
yeah.
Facts. Okay, because that's crazy. Think about that now. You said from when you was a young jit, you know what I'm saying, getting locked up all them times to making the Dean List.
Mm-hmm.
So that show you the growth and stuff that you had in those few years and trying to change into a better man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk a little bit more about barbering though. Like how important is it to the community, and what is your favorite thing about barbering?
My favorite thing about barbering, man, is making people feel good, man. Like seeing the reaction. Like they come in the chair and they might be down or might be upset, might be I don't know what's going on in their life, you know what I'm saying? Like but like I get a chance to sit down and for 30 minutes to 40 minutes out of their day, you know what I'm saying? I can get a conversation with them, you know what I'm saying? Let them pick my brain, pick their brain, you know what I'm saying? Uplift them. I might be going through something, they might uplift me, you know what I'm saying? And then they walk away with a cut better than what they expected. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Because y'all have to be therapists and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
barbers, that's where the best conversations go at in the barbershops and stuff. And
Yeah.
you have to listen to people's problems
Right.
and like you said, y'all do
And
y'all best.
networking and meeting different type of people and you know what I'm saying, like trying to find different lanes that you can also go down. You know what I'm saying, like you don't got to put yourself in a box as a barber.
Exactly. And talk about the importance of networking
It's
as far
very,
as in your career field.
it's very important, man. You know, like you can meet someone that has a business and they might, you know what I'm saying, need their whole staff cut, or you might meet uh, a athlete, you know what I'm saying? They might need the whole team, or a coach might need the whole team cut. I just cut a MLB player like 3 days ago.
Wow. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Professional MLB?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what's up, man. So you never know who might come in that barbershop and stuff like
Yeah,
that
you never know.
and the type of conversations.
Right.
All right. So what is your long term goals for being a barber and things like that?
My long term goal is basically open and operate a, you know what I'm saying, a multifaceted shop, you know, like that does more than barbering. I'm talking like barbering, hairdressers, um, cosmetologists, nail techs, masseuse,
That's dope.
like stuff like that.
That's dope. I like that. What make you want to open something like that in your community?
Just to cater to
That type of business.
like just to cater to every, you know what I'm saying, avenue in the industry, you know,
Yeah, because
like
all that's under like that same umbrella.
yeah, it's all on
The
the
nail
same
techs
umbrella.
and the beauty salons
Yeah,
and the barbering.
it's all family.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so man, we want to talk about the bar. What's the barbershop that you work in?
I'm at Midas Cuts.
Yeah, Midas Cuts. So talk
Yeah,
about Midas Cuts a little bit, man, and some of the people that work there, and how long have you been there?
I've been there. I haven't been there too long.
Not too
I've been
long.
there about a month. I've been mobile before.
Facts. Exactly. So we want to talk about the mobile barbering because you are somebody that I've been seeing, man, like a lot of passion. Somebody who's been chasing this dream for a while, and so talk about that mobile and barbering and what it did for you, as far as like building your whole career path for barbering.
It's done a lot, man. It's like that footwork. Like I go out there and um, basically like just pull work out of thin air. You know, like I'll go out
Facts.
there and I'll just go to the gas station and pass out a card or just give out my social media information and everything like that. And I'll do that every single day. Like just
Wow.
about everybody I run into, I let them know, even if they say they got a barber or not. But like me doing that would get me like at least 3 or 4 new clients or
Mm-hmm.
haircuts. You know what I'm saying, for that week. You know what I'm saying, to get me by. You know, and it adds up.
Facts. And see, that's why I wanted you to talk about it because let these youngins know if you're gonna be a barber or something like that, you got to get outside, do the footwork.
Yeah, you definitely got to do footwork, man. You can't just
Think it's
say
gonna
you,
come to
yeah,
you?
it's not gonna come to you, man.
For
It's
sure,
not
for
gonna come
sure,
to you.
for
Even
sure.
if you're in the shop and you're just waiting on people to walk in, like that's only gonna last for so long.
Exactly, and it goes back to what you said about networking. You know what I'm saying? And it's all kind of ways. So speaking of networking, how important is social media for your career?
It was very important. It's very important, man, because it reaches you know what I'm saying, different
A broader
a broader
audience.
audience. I need to get better with my promoting. I need to get better with my uploading pictures and everything like that. Cause like as a barber, I get like caught up in the day where I know what I'm saying, like I feel like I don't have time to stop and take pictures, but I actually do. But I really feeling like, okay, let me get them out. Because it be so rapid sometimes. So
Facts.
I don't think to stop and take pictures, but I need to do that more often.
For sure.
Stop, take pictures, make more content, make more videos, do
Skits
more
and
stuff
stuff
like
like
this.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, interviews and things like that, so people can see you, see your work, and
right.
see how good you is at your craft. All right, so man, you're a man of many talents, things like that. So I want to talk about like what other things are you trying to get into besides barbering?
Besides barbering, man, I recently started venturing into real estate.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit.
More on the wholesale side, like selling contracts.
Okay,
Um,
how long you been doing that?
I really just started
Okay,
like like 5 6 months.
okay. So what made you want to get into the real estate game, and do you think that's something for you long term?
Long term, yeah, but I just got a little get a little more, you know what I'm saying, like in depth with it right now. Like I said, I'm just doing wholesale, like getting properties on the contracts and trying to flip the contracts and stuff like that. But like once I get the capital, I will make sure I'll build a team and I'll go from there. But right now, I'm just getting my feet wet with it and educating myself on it and getting out there in the field, man. My first day.
Hey, I love it, bro. I ain't gonna cap, man. Just talking to you, bro. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of the growth.
Appreciate it,
And
man.
hearing you talk about real estate and stuff like that, it's amazing. All right, so we're gonna talk family a little bit, man.
Okay.
Being a father,
For
you
sure.
talked earlier about your daughter. When you first had it, it changed your whole life.
Yeah, it did, but it didn't. Um,
Explain that.
like when I had her, I was still young. Um, so it just changed my perspective on how I look at women, changed my perspective on the decisions I'm gonna make with my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to be taken away from her at no type of, you know what I'm saying, on no bull. So I just made sure I stayed out of trouble to the best of my ability. I didn't stay completely out of trouble. But I stayed out of trouble to the best I could.
For sure.
Um,
Because you got more than just you to think about and stuff
right,
like that.
right. And it made me a little more mature, man.
For sure.
Made me grow.
So ever since you had her, have you been back incarcerated?
I had,
Okay.
I had, but it's never been anything like major,
Facts.
like
Because
traffic stuff.
exactly. Because I had to go to court this morning for
Yeah,
traffic
yeah,
ticket.
like traffic,
So
man.
we definitely know that. That's easy to get into, man.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I want to ask you, man, like how hard it is, like balancing chasing your career and being like that, because you're an active father,
Yeah.
like you be in your kids' life and stuff like that. So let's talk about like the difficultness of balancing your career, but also being a father that's involved into your kids' life and stuff like that. Let's talk about that.
Well, it's not really too hard right now. Because like for the simple fact, my other two, I have a 7-year-old son and a 6-year-old son. He'll be 7 on the ninth, and I have a 8-year-old daughter. They live in Atlanta. Um, things with me and that mom is not really
Not on the same page at the moment.
No, we haven't been on the same page for a while.
Okay.
And that resulted in me not being able to see my other two like I needed to. My oldest daughter, she's 15. She lives with me.
That's the one that's lived with you.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
On a daily basis.
For sure. And your other two is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But and see, we talked about stuff like that when you came back down and started your whole career over and whatnot. And I see how bad it bothered you to be away from your kids.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know you're doing everything you can to try to get back in their life and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so I appreciate you, man. Is it anything
I
else?
got a plan. I got a plan in place right now, man, to get to see them. So hopefully, that'll.
Nah, it definitely will happen because of the path that you chose, and God gonna bless you with everything you're doing and stuff like that. So
appreciate that.
One more question too. I want to ask you. How important it is like giving back to your community?
So it's very important. It's very, very important, man. Even if it's just a free haircut, you know, man, like it's important because like if my community don't support me, nobody's gonna support me for real.
Facts,
And even
facts.
if I do go get outside support, my community always gonna let it be known, like
This the guy.
this guy right here ain't, you know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got to get that community first before you get
Yeah,
that
you
outside.
gotta get the community first, man. You know what I'm saying? And like my community isn't just North Augusta. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
It's not
exactly.
just North Augusta. I'm not just in this bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I'm here. I live here. Um, I work here 'cause I'm still mobile. Um,
So you still do mobile barbering?
Yeah, I still do mobile.
Okay, I'm about to say let them know that
Yeah, I
just
still
because
do
you
mobile.
still in the barbershop
Just
at
because you're still in
Midas.
the shop, you can still book me at 11 o'clock at night.
Okay, so you feel me? Hey, my boy be up there late nights. You know what I'm saying? If you need to get a last minute haircut for the club or whatever you got going, so you be available at all
I'm
times.
available.
Okay, for sure, man. So, all right. So, is it anything else, man, you want to talk about or discuss before we get on out of here, man? Because, like I said, I know you're a man of many talents. You got a lot of good things going on, and I just want to make sure we cover everything, as far as what you got going on, from North Augusta and around the surrounding areas.
I think we covered all the bases, man.
Yeah,
Just
we
believe
definitely
in
did.
God, man.
Yeah, facts.
Trust in God.
Facts. So,
Sure.
tell the folks how to follow you, how they can get in touch with you, and how they can book you.
Okay, you can follow me, man, on Instagram. It's KTB_LLC. Facebook is my name, Kyle Alexander. In parentheses is KT. If you don't got a parentheses, KT is not me. What else?
You got YouTube, anything? TikTok?
I don't have YouTube. I lost my passwords and all that in my TikTok.
Okay.
But those are the best ways to find me, man. Facts. I don't want to put my number on here, but if you contact me on social media, man, KTB_LLC. That's my Instagram.
Facts.
Kyle Alexander, parentheses KT. That's my Facebook. Contact me, DM me.
And he said if it ain't parentheses, it ain't him.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's the name of your barbershop that you work in?
I work at Midas Cuts on Jimmy Dias, man. On Jimmy Dias Parkway, Augusta, Georgia, man. What's it called? Bella Road.
Bella Road. Facts. So y'all tap in with my guy, man, KTB. You know what I'm saying? One of the best barbers around the area. A guy who changed his life until the better. So y'all definitely tap in with this great interview, man. I appreciate you, brother.
For sure, bro.
Straight Facts Podcast with my guy, KTB, man. Y'all tune in for this exclusive. It's your boy CYTV. We out of here.
Love.
Yes, sir.